Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Rance 9, the Hellmanian Revolution. Last time we saw some vignettes about Konami and Tude, and today we are going to continue with the secret plan and the Great Waltz Army. Let's start with the secret plan. In the meeting room, Alkanese and Crook were introducing themselves. More allies? Man, they just keep coming. Not that I don't welcome strong, trustworthy people. Don't worry about it, they're my women. Not me, I'm his little brother. Well, bro's allies are my allies. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. ... He's huge. Hey, bro, Hellman's cool. There are guys bigger than me everywhere. For the record, Alkanese is, I think, something like 180 centimeters tall, so she's the Japanese level of tall, not regular level of tall. Rance is actually just a manlet at like 170 something. Well, yeah, I guess. Wait, I thought you were from Hellman. Nope. But when I'm here, I don't have to care about my build, which is nice. Makes sense? I stayed in Hellman for a while, but never visited towns much. Nice to meet you. This is Crook. Don't be too amazed, but she is the Pope of Alicism. The Pope of Alicism? You mean the leader of the biggest religion in the world? I can prove it. Here. Crook presented a pendant with the symbol of Alicism. This special pendant may only be owned by the Pope. Have a look. What do you think? I mean, could you even tell if it's real? I'm not a prince for nothing. It's the real deal. What kind of guy claims the Pope? Me, because I'm me. Well, he's already close with the Queen of Liases and Princess of Zeth. Why get surprised at this point? If I may abruptly change the topic, can I ask for a general outline of your plans? Oh yeah, good idea. I'll try to sum it up. ... I see. So that's the plan. Wow. You're starting a whole revolution in Hellman. Big stuff, bro. Obviously. Everything I do is big. Though the last mission was a failure. Nah, you could call it a success. We achieved some unexpected results, and now we know we are an even match to Hellmanian soldiers despite our numbers. I'd call that a good start. Are you dumb? Letting Nero go isn't a success. It ain't shit. We made it so far, but he still escaped. Didn't you almost catch him? Yeah, well, you can blame me for screwing that up. We nearly had him, but a beautiful mercenary stopped us just short. What? A beautiful mercenary, you say? You better not have killed her. Nah, we decided Nero would just get away while we fought, so we retreated. Yeah? Good. She's my prey. Wouldn't want you leaving any scars on her or anything. A beautiful mercenary. Man, I can't wait to meet her. Alright, let's capture her. We can slaughter Nero in the meantime. Your priorities are all messed up. But the 4th Army's general escaped to Cossack, isn't that right? You can't employ another surprise attack, so I doubt it'll be easy to reach him again. We can't just attack them? I wouldn't do that. The enemy should be fairly on guard, meaning disguising yourselves as travelers won't work again. Cossack is a fortress city. Generally speaking, you would need about 100 times the people and a lot of time to capture it. You know all about war too? What kind of pop are you? Good to know she's dependable. When you attack cities, you normally want to cut off their supplies and wait for the enemies within to become malnourished, surrounding the city with enough people to prevent their escape. That would take too long though, so it doesn't mesh well with your plans. We'd probably get attacked by reinforcements from the capital before that's over. Then let's attack all at once. We can take them down with brute force. If you wanted to end it fast, it would take even more men. Time and numbers are something we don't have. You really hit where it hurts, lady. That's exactly right. What if we ignore them? Let them hide in the city and head off to the capital to get Sheila. Bad idea. If we don't take them down before heading there, they'll surround us outside the capital. Agreed. Taking the armies down one by one is the plan's main premise. Not defeating General Nero would require a significant change of plans. Tch, I know. What to do? My head hurts. So we're stamped? Well, yeah. We can't go rushing a fortress city without a plan. I knew that however long it would take, we would need a way to attack fortresses, so that's been in the works. He should be here by now. Just then, the tent opened from the outside. I'm sorry to interrupt, Prince. Mr. Paraffin just arrived. Oh, there he is. Right on schedule. Naturally, I take schedules very seriously. The new visitor was the Iron Mage, Freak Paraffin. Glad everything is going as planned. Yeah, we got stuff in order on our end. Seeing as how you are here, I take it you're ready? Of course. I see some unfamiliar faces here. Alright, Captain, introduction time. I recognize you, old man. Forgot your name though. We met once on Ilapu. My name is Freak. It's a pleasure to work with you. Wait, what? I thought it was some weird mask, but is it your actual body? Right. I'm made entirely of metal, as you can see. It's a long story. What exactly could have made you like that? Freak is a survivor from the Holy Magic sect days. His metal body was bathed with holy magic. Huh? Holy magic? What was that again? I think I learned about it in school. The Holy Magic sect was a nation led by mages that united humanity over 600 years ago. They tried to defeat the Archfiend and the Fiends using a variety of advanced magic and the super weapons they developed. Fiends have an invincibility field that blocks most methods of attacking, so the heads of the sect transferred their consciousness into giant robots called warlords, and especially skilled fighters and mages were given metallic bodies called warlords. After the war with the Fiends ended in failure and the Holy Magic sect was destroyed, the Church of Alicism forbade holy magic from being passed down, so it's currently a lost art. Indeed. I had my own ideas, so back when the Holy Magic sect was flourishing, I turned myself into a warlord. Wow! So you are over 600 years old. As embarrassing as it is to admit, yes. I know I look peculiar, but can we get along? Yeah, of course. I respect my elders. Nice to meet you. I'm Alkanese. Hi, I'm Krukmorphos, the Pope of Alicism. Oh, interesting. I wondered why you knew so much about the Holy Magic sect. It would cause some people problems if you sealed me. Don't take me away now. Don't worry, we need you to manage artifact of the sect. Don't worry, we need you to manage artifacts of the sect. By the way, could you tell me where any secret artifacts are located? No. Oh. I just remembered. You were that robot geezer from Ilapo. Yes, I am. What of it? So, Red Stash, you were the guy who was with him, right? Huh? Yeah, that was me, but... Wait, you only just remembered now? Uh-huh. Seeing this old man made your face from back then pop into my head. Shit, how unique do I have to look for you to remember me? Good luck with that. This old man looks like no one else, and I still couldn't remember his name. So, what's your name, old man? I just said it's Freak. Huh? You did? So the problem is not that it's not sticking, but that you refuse to even try to remember. I turned boring info away at the door. You even call it boring. Ahem. Well, that's fine. May I talk about the plan now? Yeah, make it quick. First, let me confirm the situation. You failed to take out Nero in Sadori 13, and he fled to Cossack. That's 4th Army's biggest base along the southern defense line. We need to pursue Nero to it and finish him off, but we currently have no means of doing so. Then let's change our route and head west. I'd like to go somewhere in the desert called the Magic Fort. You want us to take a detour? Why? There is an indispensable weapon hidden there. It would take too long to explain, and you would need to actually see it to fully understand. In any case, I wish to go pick up that weapon. You sure we need that thing? Absolutely. It would make attacking Cossack child's play. In fact, without it, even under a commander as dim-witted as Nero, we can't conquer Cossack. Fine, whatever. A weapon, eh? I've got it. It's some giant wall-smashing weapon. Ho ho ho! You'll see what it is once we get there. Quit talking it up then. Well, Freak's our best source of knowledge. Can't hurt to hear him out. Looking forward to seeing what this weapon is. Let's take the detour. Haste makes waste? Whatever. The outlaws turned their sights west, toward the Magic Fort. Alright, and we have a new free battle. Which is difficulty 3, Game Overs. Yes, I get the pan. Game Overs. There is a strange underground dungeon. It forces you to keep moving forward. If you ever fall behind, you'll be ejected immediately. One of the creatures in this dungeon is especially bizarre. Their whole bodies are red. They don't attack, just pass by. But if you let this creature through, you'll also be ejected from the dungeon and fail the mission. Well, I will try it later. Now we can proceed to the Great Wall's army, which takes place in the Great Wall of Helman. The Helmanian army's largest force was the Second Army. It had more troops than the 1st, 3rd, 4th and 5th armies combined. Their numbers totaled 150,000. Helman bordered the monster realm to the west, where countless creatures awaited their chance to invade. And so they kept monsters out with the Great Wall of Helman, which required a vast number of troops to guard at all times. There were some powerful monsters called Hugans in the capital, but most of them were used by the Second Army for combat or construction. Giant catapults, ballistas, and most of Helman's other large weapons were also generally placed here. Most of the country's military might was poured into the Great Wall of Helman. It was thanks to that humanity was able to repel the monsters. Given the nature of their duty, the Second Army mostly employed the use of ranged attacks, so most of the troops were bowmen. However, not a day went by without a death in that most brutal of environments. The Second Army general was Aristolus Karl. Able to apply his wealth of skills and knowledge to any scenario, he was the most flexible of the generals. And he has a heart on his armor, so you know he's a cool guy. Without his good judgment, he wouldn't be able to lead the Second Army and make the swift decision they needed. He was also an old friend of Patton's, so the upper management stationed him there, to keep him as far away as possible. A messenger from the capital was bowing to Aristolus. The Fourth Army is nearly ready to attack Labyrinth. The Second Army should prepare to send its troops. I'm sorry, we are preparing as fast as we can, I'll have you know. Aristolus gave the messenger a glib response. The problem is that the Great Wall of Helman is massive, so even calculating how many troops we can afford to remove from each area is no small feat. We absolutely must maintain our defenses here. I know, but it still shouldn't take this long. Nothing to walk yourself into a tizzy about, Mr. Messenger. We're staring down the monster realm each and every day. It's all routine work for us. And finally, we're offered some other job. We hardly ever get a chance like that, so we're thrilled, let me tell you. Huh? But, oh, I get what you're saying. Think we're going awfully slow in that case, don't you? The second army takes its sweet time to get moving, but when it does, ooh boy does it move fast. We're in combat mode year round and all. Think of like, you know, a big fat guy. Slow to start, lot of momentum. Yeah. The second army's lieutenant general was Convert Tax, an unmatched accountant. Nobody even spoke to him, but he started talking and guffawing anyway. Ahem. You can see how many men I have to handle. It's inevitably going to take time. But as soon as that's settled, we'll be right there at Laboree's Wall. It isn't especially far away. Understood. They certainly chose wisely when they went for Laboree. As long as they are there, the capital will be in a constant panic. It's positioned so they can instantly attack if an opportunity arises, and it's also an impregnable fortress. Gotta wonder how they conquered it so easy in the first place. Well, considering where they are, they never had to worry about an invasion by lasers or Zeth. I assume they were inattentive to attacks from within. Well, not surprising they screwed it up. Oh, don't tell the bosses I said that, Mr. Messenger. They can try to hide in a sturdy fortress all they like, but we have Hugant units. They make fort attacks a breeze. I would hope so. We want to take Laboree back with the fewest casualties possible. I believe we are asking for help from the Second Army largely for the Hugants. So what, we are working with the Fourth Army on this one? Yes, the Fourth Army's role is to prevent the rebels from escaping to the east, so they are blockading the eastern breach. Attacking itself is the Second Army's job. Alright, no complaints here. Then we would appreciate it if you hurried. I suppose I can try to work harder. Just then, a soldier suddenly ran over. Excuse me. What in tarnation are you hollering about? What's the deal? A monster attack. It's a fairly large siege. No kidding. They heard a boom from somewhere far away. Whoa! That's the sound of a ballista firing. They must be some big monsters. Yes, it's unexpected to say the least. We are already on the defense. Good call. Oh dang, things just got hairy. We've got a... excuse me? Now what? Every tower is sounding the alarm. There are monster attacks all across the wall. What? This sounds surprisingly widespread. Aristos, what should we do? What do you think, Dipstick? Whatever danger might befall the capital, if the monsters are an active threat, we most certainly can't leave our posts. That is the Helmanian Second Army's very purpose. This is no time to head to Laboree. Have the whole army fight back. This is a state of emergency. Yes, sir. Understood. The soldiers quickly scattered. Messenger, you heard that. Return to the capital and tell them what happened. Yes, sir. Good luck. The messenger turned pale and ran off. Ah, shoot. This was our chance at promotion. This is hardly the time to complain. I'll head up to the highest tower and check the situation. Lieutenant General, I leave things here up to you. Gotcha. A strong wind on the highest tower blew through Aristotle's hair. ... He looked down and saw tons of monsters attacking. So I see more of the giant enemy crabs, I see Ooppies, and I don't recognize the others. They're vast in number, but none are capable of flight. Some large monsters are mixed in, but the Rocco are the worst of them. Not safe enough to ignore them, but hardly possible for them to bring down the wall. Quite a half-hearted attack. This must be... Aristarchus relaxed his tense shoulders and smiled. Goodness. I don't know what you did, but it appears you have worked swimmingly. I see. Now the second army can't act, eh? You can come out now. What, notice me? The black-haired Kala revealed herself. When did you notice? I was gonna sneak up from behind and scare you. I didn't, but I had a hunch you were hiding somewhere. Oh, is that all? Boy, you sure seem happy. Yes, extremely. You haven't changed at all. Actually, that's not true. You appear to have changed quite a lot. Aristotle peered at Hunty's face. What's up? Since I last saw you, your face has become nice and womanly. What? Your relationship with Patton seems to be progressing smoothly. Don't tease me unless you wanna get hit with a lightning bolt. Oh, I'm not teasing anybody. I'm just glad as all. You haven't changed at least, artist. Well, that's a relief. I'm sure. Anyway, may I ask you to explain what's happening here? Just pick the fight with some monsters. I wondered what you were thinking last time with Matt. Though, I can't say I ever expected such violent methods. Super effective though. Here, take this. Hunty handed Aristoteles what appeared at first glance to be an ordinary round stone. Is this what I think it is? Oh, you always did know your stuff, Arist. Yep, it's the Doraku's treasure egg. Doraku care a lot about this holy stone. It's said to house the god that they worship, I believe. I don't know if that's true, but if you steal it, they'll go nuts trying to get it back, according to some book I read. I have to ask how you got this. Let me tell you, finding it was the toughest part. Goodness, you really haven't changed. Thing is, we need something to stop the second army. Nothing better than a monster attack, right? Right. I doubt that the rock will let up until they steal this back, so I'll carry the Doraku treasure egg to keep anyone else from finding it. The sound of a ballista firing rang through the wall. The dice have been rolled. All you can do now is fight to the finish with Patton. I've long since been prepared for that outcome. Good to hear. Alrighty, you take care of the second army business. You can count on me. It's all for Empress Sheila. Hunty, look after Patton for me. That might not be necessary. He's not like he used to be. Hardly needs me around anymore, with all the ways he's gotten stronger. In fact, maybe he's stronger when I'm not around. I see. That somewhat explains what changed about you. It means the time came for you to change. You've gone from giving while receiving nothing in return to giving to each other. I feel like you read me like a book whenever I talk to you. Oh dear, I'm not trying to. Well, what else? I think I should be going now. General! How long is it take to check things out? Come on back here. Convert came hobbling up the tower. Huh? Were you with someone? No, I'm alone. Why? As Aristotle said, nobody else was on the tower. Yeah, I thought I saw someone else. Anyway, what is it? Oh, right. Some people I heard, so the chain of command is gone haywire. Well, we can't have that. I'll go take care of it. Good, follow me. ... Aristotle turned back and smiled before he descended the tower behind Convert. ... You can do it, Arist. Once Patton's Emperor, we'll meet again at the capital. After saying that, Hunty disappeared as well. Well, that was a very nice scene. Quite lovely. And with that, we will finish today's episode and continue tomorrow with Council Meeting 2. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.